but I'm going to assume that the guy with the weird characters in Moku is Dizzy. I can see if I can get confirmation on that, if that is indeed Dizzy. Oh, Dizzy's playing for Rock, of course. Right.
So this is their new player.
This is Moku.
The,
Alright, it's the new player. Okay,
Okay.
it is Moku then. Moku is the dude. Okay, so we're into the pistol, and already we're seeing a pretty interesting setup here from Avant Garde, but it's going to be PTG to start things with a kill into Zusi as they try to go for that triple pronged attack into that A bomb site. So far, the kills are coming the way of Ofnu, taking 2 quick entries, getting his team into the site. The Chiefs now able to make a plant. You can see Lightstep planting that
This
bomb
could be
right
a
now.
really bad situation for Avant Garde. They have no one actually coming from CT spawn. It's really hard to retake the A site if you don't actually go from connection and CT spawn. Great positions here from the T's. Let's see.
There they go. Has straight in there with a quick frag. He's got 9 points of health on him. PT1000 now as he goes for the fake, and there it is. Lightstep takes the kill. Not a scratch on him, but got to hand it to Ofnu there. Really breaking open the site for his team.
I think the big mistake from Avant Garde, they should have slowed the retake down, not take that many duels, and just let at least one guy come from CT as they make the push. Because the Chiefs have too many angles they can attack Avant Garde's retake on, whilst Avant Garde have no clue where. They can't get the information which that CT guy can. You know, jumping and spotting people in the slope area. Oh, wow.
Oh, damn! DevK coming alive with a quick headshot on Zusi, but as I say that, as I've ended the sentence, 3 of his teammates are dead, including him. So that really sucks. I was really looking forward to seeing the Deagles and Scouts come into play there. 2 Deagles, 2 Scouts. That's fun. That's fun stuff. But 2 members left now for Avant Garde.
I actually like the decision Chiefs are taking. Like, they slow things down. They're at least in the same spot, so they cannot get picked off. Which, if they just go up A without nades, they should be able to just win the round. So,
pure trade-based game.
Yeah.
It's really smart indeed. I always enjoy it when teams play like the strongest possible strategy instead of just being lazy and just being like, oh, well, you know, we've got an advantage. Let's just kill them. It's like, no, they're playing it like perfectly here. They're even going to get.
They're actually going to flash out. I'm actually not a big fan of actually doing flash. Obviously, it worked out here, but at least everyone didn't throw nades. It was just one guy. So I'm a big fan of actually having those weapons, never really being that in that. Wow, another. They're making some good work with the scouts here. Avant Garde. But I'm a big fan of actually just making sure everyone can actually revenge frag at every moment. Has takes down another one. He can actually upgrade here to potentially Galil there on the floor.
The foot sticking out of the window there. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, these scout shots are pretty damn awesome. And we're going to see now whether or not he's going to get another frag. Okay, there's no peek there from the guy in CT spawn, so yeah, the upgrade.
It's actually a bit. They're in a weird position, Chiefs, because they actually lost 3 players against that eco, so it could be potentially be dangerous for them. Very dangerous if they lose this round and get a bit screwed on the money. But they're opting for the SMGs and actually staying with like a Tech 9 instead, which if they lose this round, they still actually have the money to buy the next one. Which is a smart thing to do, and I like the SMG pickups because Avant is probably not going to have any armor.
Really abusing the numbers there against the guys on middle from the Chiefs, but they will get the bomb planted on the B bomb site. So
going to see some ump action here on short.
Nothing to lose here for Avant Garde. Lightstep, can we stop them here? Can they make their way through him with that P250?
They keep losing players.
So they can definitely get some more damage. That's a nice tag. Nova down quite low, but he does pick up the kills. So it's just Sheep left. He's found himself a Galil, but again, might as well just go and see what damage he can do at this point. As his team will be able to buy.
Still using the USB.
Maybe he's not aware that he must not be aware that he picked up a Galil.
Nah.
Surely.
It seemed like a very weird decision.
Because that's a free kill if he's got a Galil in his hands. That's a free frag, and that would have been pretty important. But Of course, the full buy is going to come in from Avant Garde, but once again, actually Sheep, because he went full save, he's actually able to afford an AWP with the ability to buy nades as well and Kevlar, so that's kind of nice for Sheep. I'm going to see him take some action on middle, and there might just be a challenge awaiting him there, and no AWP in the hands of the Chiefs, so Sheep can definitely use that edge, but the smoke is going to make things a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, and they're actually changing up the positions. He's smoked off. He's going for the CT base peak instead. We'll see if he actually holds. Seems like he's holding mid connector from the ticket box here. With the setup they currently have, with one pushed up in the T slope area. This is a very, very smart decision from Avant. This should make it very difficult for the Chiefs to actually, because connector, if often doesn't get this frag, now they're in a very dangerous position actually.
Quick frag there from Moku. Oh, what a snap there onto Chris Wow as well. 2 fast entries onto the B-bomb site. And the Chiefs have all the options open to them now. PTG and Sheep have to come in and try to pick off some players here. But Offnu is going to be on the flank, so PTG's in a lot of trouble at the moment. And Offnu is ready, but there he spots him, gets a nice couple of tags, gets the kill as well. And Sheep is out there, he's got nowhere to turn. Just has to play the survival game now. Oh no, what a shot to miss. Sheep going to be taking the close range pick onto Zusi, but they are all over him. So 4-0, going to pick up an AWP. This is looking really bad for Avant Garde.
Yeah, and it kind of just fell apart there. I'm not sure how Chiefs were able to just walk up short and take the guy actually spotting B holes. It seems like a bit of a miscommunication there from Avant. They shouldn't be able to get those easy frags in that scenario. I understand the off-no pick in slope, but they could have, you know, gotten a chance in that round if they actually communicated and said short was open. But getting 2 entries is very... Oh, wow. Dev with one shot.
Traders come into play. And the 3-pronged attack on A's are ready from the Chiefs. This is really, really strong. Look at all these angles. Very devastating now, but they aren't able to push in without the losses. Ink, what is this? Oh, he's swiping the knife around in the air. PTG doesn't get anything, but this man is absolutely nuts. Just Chris left, he takes a shot onto Offnu.
If he actually did a right click stab, he would have killed him.
Yeah. Well, hey, Chris can still pull this off. Oh, doesn't get the one shot onto Nova. Had he picked that one up, who knows what would have happened. But that's a huge amount of damage done with the Deagles. One thing quickly to note, which was really cool, I hadn't seen before from CT, I think from the Ts, but not from the CTs, is the boost on the double crate on short. They actually boosted up there to get an angle onto the guy on chair. Yeah. And I haven't seen that before, because just your head is showing. So that's pretty cool that you know, the first time I've seen that is here on Oceania. But
we actually use that boost sometimes in Fnatic, especially against teams that tends to want to take connector in middle. You can get the pick on the guys coming up from underground pretty easily.
Nice. Very nice. And indeed, it will be Nova to take a frag here as well on the middle. And he's going to jump, Moku's going to jump straight on through, spraying down Haz. And now, once again, problems here, but Sheep will take a defensive frag into the B-apps. They don't have to worry about that anymore, but DevK, great positioning on connector. They've shut down the multiple prongs. It's just the push from the slope, but Offnu is going to be able to take a quick kill onto PTG. Now, can he get anything else here? DevK stepping in once again to save his team, quickly switching out weapons now. In goes Lightstep with the AWP. Sheep is smoked off. Lightstep might just find himself some good engagements now. He's got time to play with as well. 40 seconds, but DevK will find the head of Lightstep. And there is another round, or well, rather, sorry, the first round actually for Avant Garde.
Yeah, seems like the Chiefs, they're still rolling in this moment where they're taking duels one by one, but they keep winning them, so there's no need for them to stop. I'm imagining they'll probably end up going a bit more together the coming rounds, maybe going for a strategy of some sort, instead of going for those individual duels everywhere, which has been working out, but...
Beautiful GoTV Vug was stuck in the smoke.
Ah, beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Look at that. You see the X-rays.
Look at the grey.
Look at all the grey.
Yeah.
All right, we're off to smoke. That was faster than usual, but gonna have the push onto connector. I love this. How fast they are to try to take connected, and they're going to get it and pile straight on through there, taking all the kills as they clean out the A bomb site. And 3 players are now left for Avant Garde. They have a player advantage, but CT smokes, so Moku might just be able to get this down, but actually
Still a
smoke's
good
going to go away.
position.
Frag. Oh my goodness, somehow Moku picks that one up, and it's all on this 2-on-2 now. Avant Garde need to win this, otherwise they're
Those
going to be
Australian
pretty money screwed.
one-shots, man.
I know,
Just
they are
one
ridiculous.
shot for the shot to the box. And Noah goes down to Chris. And that actually, I mean, even though it seemed like a bad round from the Chiefs, you know, they get the bomb plant, they get into this situation where it's uncomfortable for Avant Garde. They could have easily won that round and it would have been worth 2. The Chiefs have actually, I'm hearing from the control room, that they have 2 New Zealand players. So, Oceania, my apologies.
All right, so wow, Avant Garde, they avoid, by winning that last round, they avoided getting money screwed, which is really important because Sheep could have said goodbye to the AWP forever at that point. So we are going to see the play come in onto the B-bomb site here from the Chiefs. There's 2 men though from Avant Garde. They're up on the end of the balcony. Look at this, PTG going to be rocking the Mag 7. 2 snaps there. Can he find anything else? He cannot. And 3-on-3 now with the weapons being slowly collected by the Chiefs. They can find them there finally. Lightstep will get that AK-47. And we're going to have a 3-on-3 now. So this could get really messy for Avant Garde as they make their way in. They're going to have the peaks come out. But Lightstep going to take down Haz. Quick trade coming in. Looks like Avant Garde are making some good ground. And Susi, we've lost Susi. Pause is due to come in, but Avant Garde will take this. He does. He's got his hands in the air.
Like,
what is this?
Yep. Great sunglasses.
Nice,
there.
nice shades. Like those. Always bring the shades. All right, so Avant Garde with 3 rounds now. Going to keep the AWP on Sheep for the time being. Do you know Sheep came from Team Fortress 2?
I did not.
Yes.
It's a really fun game, actually.
Yes. Yeah, it is, yeah. Definitely is.
It was pretty big in the beginning, I think, esports-wise. I think they, yeah, but it's, you know, I think kind of dumbed down after a while. But it's a fun game, nonetheless. We've got a few players in the CS:GO scene from different games. I think Skadoodle is one of the more famous ones. Come from another game. COD 4 apparently. I think he played another game as well, but I'm not sure what that game was. Some kind of Asian game, I think, like Crossfire or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but anyways.
By the way, the interesting thing about this matchup as well is that this is the map that Avant Garde are kind of most confident on. Typically, it's Mirage, and obviously the Chiefs are really good here. We know that much. So. Yeah, this is the Chiefs saying, hey, we're ready to take you down on your best map.
Yeah.
Basically, which is very cool. Looks like we've got Zusi back in the game as well. So I'm going to be continuing here. And this is a really important one for Avant Garde. I mean, again, they still could be money screwed. They're buying to within an inch of having any money left at all. They've got almost no money left. And the Chiefs themselves are going to be on eco if they lose this. So this round is really, really important for Avant Garde because they're behind.
And I'm actually quite surprised, you know, a lot of teams nowadays seem to tend to have like the old school M4. And we see 3 of the old school M4 here. No one using the silenced. Did that $100 increase price really make that much of a difference?
I don't know. Well, I think I would tend to use or decide which one based on the position I'm playing, but we're going to have a situation now where by PTG, it's going to get shut down by Nova, and mid is still going to be held onto. As we
see an over-rotation here from Avant Garde. They're not really sure where to hold. We have Haz here with the AWP. Picks up Susie. Can he get the other kill? Lightstep actually revenge frags. Great stuff. They're going to get a bomb plant here, and Avant actually has an AWP here in the retake, which could be problematic if he doesn't pick up another weapon.
So we've got position by the there from Light Step, takes a shot, finds DevK. Now Sheep is ready to come in now. This is going to be really hard. He's jumping straight across now. Knows where he is. Misses the shot. Pulls out the pistol. Going to go for that frag. Oh, does get it. But there's still one player left. Nova, who's sitting patiently in the apartments. He's going to go for it. Hopefully the flash was good. Was it good enough? It wasn't. And Nova will get the kill. Good effort there from Sheep, but really a very difficult position against players who know what they're doing. And, well, Avant Garde now, they've got no money. They've been...
I actually think they should buy. Seems like they're buying to the point where they can buy in the next round. And having maybe Sheep drop a weapon, like a Famous next round. That's what I'm visualizing in my head right now. They're making a push here for Underground Sheep with the USPS. Gets a couple of tags and decides to back off as they're... Most of the team is stacking here in the middle.
So, very spread out at the moment are the Chiefs. So this could actually work out with the Eagles in play. Just need a couple lucky engagements, and PTG is going to be searching for one. Oh, that's great damage. He even gets the kill. That's a free weapon for him. And that is what I'm talking about right now. No trades possible. And Nova's now on high alert towards Palace as he backs away. Now they've got to stick together. They cannot afford to allow this to happen again.
I just see this usual tendency of I think they're making a stressed decision now. They lose one guy, and everyone just gathers up and goes for the other bomb site. And let's see here, Susie tried to get the pick. He gets the pick on Has. Can they push out to the site here? Chris on the rotation from short. They have one man boosted up on site, ready to take the planter down. They actually spot him and clear out the site. Great work here from Chiefs. They don't take anything for granted here. They check every spot, they clear out the site, but they're very low. Maybe this was a bit of luck involved with surviving with those two members.
They're playing it by the book, the Chiefs, and we'll pick up another one. So 7-3. It's a very strong T half from them at the moment. Again, in Europe, we're starting to see that generally kind of like an 8-7, CTT, kind of that sort of scoreline is very common. So, I mean, but the problem for Avant Garde is, they're really lacking cash at the moment. We have loads of money for Sheep, but he can't really buy. He's going to actually keep hold of his 6K.
They're actually going for another, like, half buy eco.
Yeah.
Which, in that case, if they're going to do that, then I thought they might as well as force the first round they actually did.
Yeah, exactly, because of the bonus they're getting from losing each round. And we're going to have just a cleanup again as the Chiefs get more momentum. They're rolling into these players with these AKs, these massive advantages, and just completely gutting them. So
we need to point out as well, they need 7 rounds Avant Garde to actually stay in the league and avoid the qualifying stage.
Indeed. 4 more for them for that reality to occur. And they're going to see a quick plant here, so no damage done just yet. Oh, there it is, finding a quick 1 deke onto Moku, but to be honest, it does feel like a small consolation compared to, as you say, that situation where they could have forced it up and had a stronger chance to win a round and reset.
I mean, their money would have been balanced. They could have had
they could have money screwed
2 rifles, 2 pistols, and maybe like an SMG or a shotgun on one. And still have this buy coming into this round.
And if they want to,
instead of buying like
the eco,
2 deagles and armor on some of the members, so I think that was kind of a waste of money.
Potentially good setup coming in here, though. They have 2 men close to the slope, which can be really good.
It's a heavy slope defense.
This is really strong against these set plays. They're all charging straight up into the spray, and excellent work there from Avant Garde. They had the perfect counter setup against what the Chiefs wanted to do, and it's amazing considering that's the first round where we've seen the Chiefs decide to just send all 5 members up slope, and that's crazy. Avant Garde with a really good read, or a bit of luck there, and they're going to get themselves back in the game.
I think they kind of decided that middle wasn't working out for them, Avant. They kept losing the trades in middle, and they needed to change something up. So great call from whoever decided to change things up, because they can defend the mid connector from good rotations on the A side instead. Keep going for this heavy slow pressure, as Chris actually goes down in the middle from with a trade kill from Moku. PDG here against Ofnu. Ofnu wins that duel. He has 11 HP left, but now the push is coming here. And Susie gets that headshot on the side box, and yeah, Sheep can't really do anything.
Absolutely.
But I think they should probably utilize Sheep in a different way.
I was
Seems like
just
he's
about to say
pretty
that, yeah.
isolated there on the B side. Maybe put him on the A side, maybe even going for a retake on A with him, because they kind of seem to be walking up slope without, you know, the smokes for cover. They got kind of looking for those duels, especially Ofnu going for the duels against PDG. Maybe just put an AWP there and kind of let him play from a retake position on the spawn, and maybe put a bit more pressure, maybe going aggro in the B apartments, trying to get control there, or, heavy stacking mid.
Or even just playing short can work out. I mean, just anything but that B apartments play.
I mean, I think it's good to have an AWP early on B apartments, because if you have that in one round, it makes it way more safer for your rifle guy the next round, because he's not gonna strafe out and take that one-on-one duel instantly. So you can get maybe a bit of an aggressive position on the terrorist, get early information if they're coming B side. But it still seems like they're tending to have Sheep all alone with the most expensive weapon. This round it might even work out, but the rotation is so slow here. They're pushed out middle. They basically, and they only have one guy committing on the rotation. This is horrible for Avant.
Oh, and Sheep is completely exposed. That is a disaster. And once again, the Chiefs, they take what they want. And that is the B-bomb site. They get the bomb down as well. And it's a complete disaster here for Avant Garde yet again. Well, with the mag, I'm not sure how much he's going to get from this. At least he can shut down the exit out of kitchen, but they have other
just keeps
places.
doing those one-shots, man.
But it will be just PTG left, and surely they... Oh, okay, not going to expect that. He's going to be able to pick that AK up and just keep himself alive there. But they have the exit points, so it's okay.
I'm not sure he's going to survive.
But yeah, that's definitely, I completely agree with the setups, and I love the idea that you're saying there, like, just having the, because the AWP is not efficient all the time in the B apartments, but the threat of it, having the threat of
it's
it,
actually like a chess saying, the threat is bigger than the execution.
That's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really true in that case. I think you highlighted a really good point there. But we are going to see them going for similar setups right now. A bit of a mid challenge as the smokes come into play, and the Chiefs are not going to be deterred by this. They want to push on through. They got the smokes down, they got the Molotovs out, and now they're going to start pushing some ground in middle. And at the moment, Sheep is still just sitting over there by the B apps, but there is no one to challenge. It is all to do with mid at the moment, as they likely want to take Connector. They're leaving themselves some options with that bomb, though. But Connector is...
It's going to be really, really hard here for Haas. Goes down, and they're kind of giving them the control here. And it seems like communication is a bit off here from Avant. They don't seem to react to these plays.
They're all getting destroyed by flashes.
Apart. Yeah, they just fall apart single-handedly. Seems like they die. Wait 3 seconds, another guy dies. Wait 3 seconds, another guy dies. It's like on clockwork. And yeah.
Yeah, the flashes were really brutal in that round as well. Like when we saw that push, I think Romoku into the ladder room, that guy was like boom, instantly blind just as he moved in. That was really brutal, but very nice team play because the timing was so tight. That's like a perfect flash from a teammate there. So really, really awesome stuff there. But
it kind of comes down to these like Virtus Pro rounds. Have you ever seen them play the picking style? It kind of like nothing happens for a minute. And once that first kill happens, the round is over in 5 seconds. Like it's incredible how Virtus actually executes their picking style.
Actually, another thing here as well is that I've noticed that the Chiefs in many of these mid rounds, they're often able to actually get, usually Moku into short, and he's able to freely pick onto the B site or into the ladder room. And this has been a problem for them. Again, if maybe if they had the ability to have Sheep in this position and just play this up a little bit different.
Give that control, you know, they know what happens. So You usually get very, very blocked in that sense. But
Mm.
once you get that control, it's like the most golden opportunity as terrorist on this map.
I love watching it play out, but we're into the pistol round here. Again, Avant Garde, they need the 7 rounds to stay away from relegation. And we have already PTG just smacking them down.
Wow.
Excellent work from him. Now just Nova left over. He's ready for the clutch. And he's starting things off pretty well at the moment with the first kill onto PTG. And he doesn't have a kit, so this is the problem. He's got to get himself moving really fast.
Did you see him on the slope there? He was
Yeah.
looking jungle without anyone spotting spawn. Still seems to be a bit of a communication
Yeah.
issues
Break-
here
breakdown.
in the Avant team, but they pick up that pistol, and this could actually be the savior for them to get those 7 rounds.
Yeah, that's the first thing, isn't it? Get the 7 rounds, then think about winning this match against the Chiefs
Yeah.
and upsetting the Chiefs' chance.
This
in
is
making
really
top
the
one.
only league that's really established in Australia and the Oceanic region. So to be a player in Australia, you kind of have to try to qualify for this league. It's so big for them.
Absolutely. It looks like a pretty quick clean up here with the SMGs, so that's good work so far. But the bomb's actually not going to go down. Good work there from Lightstep, just jumping onto the box. Going to jump straight on through and jumping around the P90. All right. Okay, Has. So there you go. Another round for them. Avant Garde making that bank with the SMGs.
One more round to go. Will it happen?
Well, it's full save time, right, for the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
well, you never know. You never
It's
know.
full save time, man. Surely not. They got this. They got this in the bag.
Now it really seems like they got it in the bag if they're actually doing a fast B, which they
Yeah,
are,
Yeah.
and everyone on the Chiefs
There
are
is
stacking
there
up.
is no way for this to go wrong. It is
It's gonna be
physically
horrible if they actually lose this round.
yeah, be
Imagine, you have B site, you can take any position you want against a full eco. Retaking.
Hey man, they've killed Haz. They picked up his P90.
It could
It's
work
happening.
out.
It's happening. Okay. So they're starting to. The problem is that they don't have a kit. And there's such a big
Going for
rotation.
skins, confirmed. Still 5 members left for the Chiefs. Get one more down. It's a 4-on-4 situation. It seems like the Chiefs are going for that exit frags. So
Yeah.
Avant Garde will pick up their 7 rounds, and now they can focus on actually winning the game.
All right. Boom. It's confirmed.
Sushi
No
actually
relegation
having some kind of problems.
for Avant Garde. And it was pretty realistic. Well, actually, if the Chiefs had started on CT and won the pistol round, it really could have been very realistic that Avant Garde wouldn't have made those 7 rounds.
Yeah. They won both? Yeah, they won.
Yeah, they won both pistols, I think. Did they? Yeah, I think they did.
I'm not sure. Let's get confirmation on that first.
Yeah.
But they've at least won one
Yeah.
pistol round. And we see very, very early here AWP from PDG. No nades. And Lightstep also has an AWP in his hand.
I would expect Lightstep to be playing very differently to the Sheep, because the weird thing about that is that, for example, Sheep is their main AWPer. He's the completely dedicated AWPer
Yep.
for Avant Garde. So it's really weird to see that he's just kind of stuck in B apps, because it's like kind of most teams like on the top level, let's say. Like Pronax is like in-game leader, so that's really awesome for Pronax, because usually you'll have much less action on B apps, so it gets more time to like think and look at the minimap, see what's going on with the team. The only team I really know that puts like a really important player there all the time is Virtus Pro recently, because they have Snacks there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the reason is because Snacks is so good
At clutching.
at clutching into A retakes. He's so good at doing that. That's because I think originally they had like Snacks and Bialy join the team, and they're like, hey, you guys get to do the crappy positions that no one else wants to do. And then they're like, hey, hang on a minute. This Snacks guy is like really sick actually at like making these retakes. So this is now his dedicated position.
Yeah.
So there are like some exceptions, but usually like for example JW, he's not going to be sitting in B apps.
Well, I mean,
Not all the time at least.
I kind of want, like, if you have an AWPer on your team, I kind of want him to be a big diva. Like, just shuffle, like, move people around.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm going mid-link this round, and the other guys kind of cover for him.
I like how you said the diva of the team. I like that.
I want the AWPer to be that. he shouldn't just stay in his position. He should be vocal. He should be the one actually saying that he wants to take this peak, like being confident and actually moving things around, because
Especially
it
on
makes
Mirage,
it
right?
so much easier for the rifle people as well.
Mm.
Like if you have a like JW spotting mid from window, they have to smoke it off. Like they just have to. Then they'll smoke it off every round. They'll waste another smoke. It will take more time to take that mid control. He can move around other positions on the map. He can take fast peek and A apartments, which would make it easier, for example, for a rifle guy to move up and actually stay in A apartments because they're playing more passive there in the next round. And you can play maybe use that to do like a retake on A with one from A apartments, which is like super effective. And also you can move him up short. You can like there's no position on Mirage where an AWP actually is bad.
Exactly, yeah. And you have so many good timings for so many different spots on the map. It's like kind of sick on Mirage. You can hit pretty much every spot with a certain timing. So that that's really cool actually. Like just how you're describing how you spread eventually a huge level of threat on all the positions and what that opens up to your teammates. That's really cool. That's what I would love to see Sheep doing, because again, he's the dedicated AWPer, and for example, let's say a good example of this is that is Happy with Envious. Happy will take an AWP, but he's not a dedicated AWPer. He would do it in specific spots for specific positions. It used to be on Mirage that he would only do short, and it would be very specific what he would do because he's not the dedicated AWPer. But you know, when you do have your dedicated AWPers, as you say, it completely changes what they have to be able to do. So. Yeah, I feel like that would be one of the main improvements for Avant Garde, because we saw a lot of spots where we're looking at this and it's like, hey, Sheep, he didn't have an impact in this round. Why? Well, he was
kind of not
in
any action. Like you need the AWPer to be in the action. Like he has to force himself to be in the action.
Yeah.
And if it's an expensive weapon and it's very hard to retake with.
Yeah.
The only like good thing about it is that you can take those early peaks and do it relatively safe. Like you can have a duel in like 1 split second and it's safe. Like they're probably not going to kill you if you take one peek.
Absolutely. So, well, on that, after those notes on AWPing, we're going to be back into the match here. So Lightstep is going to be on middle on window. Does get smoked off, but not even a timing shot through the smoke from Lightstep.
They actually raised the boxes in the top level, so you cannot see the heads moving.
Oh, that's really?
Yeah, in the new patch.
I did not read that patch. No, that's quite awesome actually. That's actually really good.
And I actually sent some feedback in myself on this map on A site. This one thing fixed on the
nice.
main boxes. So Valve is talking to us, guys.
All right.
It's the truth.
Looks like the Chiefs are going to spot the push coming in. The jump peek there, perfectly timed nade. Good damage here, and this is Moku doing excellent work. And now they're kind of distracted with him. In comes Nova. Perfect back and forth between Moku and Nova for this defense. Now it's just PTG and Haz left over. And it is PTG coming in, creeping from short. Now, Haz is waiting for PTG to try to create a distraction here. But PTG's in an awkward spot himself. He's got that AWP. He's got to take down the frag. Oh no, he misses the shot. Moku stays alive, misses the second one as well. Massive disaster here for PTG. It was a big round to save. And he's got 25 seconds to find some 3 kills here. I don't know if there's going to be time for him to get that bomb down. Lightstep will take him out. So that back and forth, though, from Nova and Moku was so sick. They lost so many players to that.
But it's like the perfect scenario of defending a bomb site where you get the contact, you get a kill, you back off, and you let the other guy get kind of like a free kill as they are searching the angle, and then you can take another duel. It's an effective way of holding the site, and they did a fantastic job. Now they're actually Susie here in a very awkward position as they push here into the A side.
Tech9s and Deagles, and look at the damage from these Tech9s coming into play. Chris able to take 2 quick frags, and they're going to pick up the weapons, and now this rotation is about to come in. But that was so fast, those kills. The take of the bomb site, that the Chiefs are in a lot of trouble. Going to go down.
Avant actually wins that eco. Like, I'm questioning a bit Lightstep positioning there, because he had no one covering apartments early. He was standing in the mid of site on A, and like if he doesn't hit his shots, he's gone. Like, he doesn't have any time to recover. And they got a free kill from that. And, oh, wow. And it just eventually came into this, like, they kept on rushing, kept on pressuring, you know, the AWP in mid-link, the jungle player. And they just eventually all fell down in the same split second.
Interesting. Zeusy kind of just like froze for a second there. But yeah, it looks like he's gone again. This could be
It's unfortunate for Chiefs. I mean, this is a
Yeah.
really important game for them.
They have to win this. The rounds difference is pretty important as well, and they were looking pretty well geared up.
3 HP left on Chris in that round. And they had a player lagged out.
Oh my god!
Like, that's...
Oh my god! This sucks for them so much. They need a big round difference here. They need to get the most
Yeah.
rounds out of this that they possibly can. Actually, in that sense, the Chiefs are in a really interesting position because they had kind of the easiest team, essentially, because the next match is going to be Vox and Immunity. So you would kind of expect that to be fairly close. Whereas the Chiefs, they could have made some ground here on the rounds to maybe even actually qualify for LAN. So yeah, really, really important for them to plug the hole at the moment and get things rolling. But the problem is that this is kind of an awkward spot here because
Do they buy? Or
exactly, yeah. So do they buy or do they save? Now,
I wouldn't be like a big like naysayer to maybe buying until you have 2.5k, or like maybe even more.
Yeah.
But like buying maybe a scout or Nova.
how many rounds have they lost in a row here? Can we get a tab? Okay, so they're going to be on 14, 19,
Yeah.
24. It's the 2400 in addition to what they currently have. So yeah, they can quite easily go down to 25. Yeah. And still be able to have a strong buy in on the following rounds. So yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
It's also, I mean, they know that Avant Garde survived 2 people and 1 guy in the rounds they won. So if they get a couple of weapons, they keep the money low, and eventually when they get to that full buy round, they have the chance to actually essentially winning 2 rounds because
Yeah,
of
still
the
momentum
money
back.
situation.
Yeah, that's really crucial because we're seeing Sheep is on a lot of cash at the moment. He can drop for teammates quite easily at the moment. So yeah, if they manage to actually get 2 or 3 frags in this round, that is going to really help them to just be able to make the most rounds in a row later on. So we'll have to see if they can if they will decide to do that. I mean, it is harder for some teams because they obviously can't see the opponent's money. You know, it's,
But
it's
they
not
can
as easy
calculate through the round winnings.
Mm.
I mean, now you even see how many. You don't have to in your mind know how many people survived the last rounds. I mean, you can just
Oh yeah,
hover
of
it
course.
over
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Of course, yeah.
on the scoreboard. So
Yeah, that's a very good point actually. That makes it a lot easier.
yeah,
Because usually, I mean, it's not too hard. It's actually not hard to keep track of the economy anyway. But
while
that
playing,
does help
it can
a lot. Yeah.
it can kind of like wait, how many did they survive? Like, and you can get confused and
Yeah.
kind of lose the calculation, so to say. But
And if you ignore like kill rewards, then you're getting like what, something around like 15k basically each round from a victory. Like that's what the round is worth. Each player, you know, adding everything up together. So yeah, and each buy like roughly like full buy is 5k or something. So yeah,
buying a bit. I would actually love to see a scout to get some tagging done, because usually if you get 1-2 tags and just play very defensively, when they actually enter the site, they have 2 guys who are with low HP, and things can snowball in your favor pretty easily.
Okay, so we're back in, and we are going to see them go for a very light buy. So they're keeping a lot of money, extra money, not going down to the 2,500. And we are going to see Avant Garde making the push on A, and the Chiefs are stacked towards A. This could work. So Zusi's going to go in ahead of the flash. Oh, will he get the kill? There it is. And he didn't take any damage. Oh my goodness.
This could be disastrous for Alan.
He even just threw a flash in.
They're
They are
stuck.
blind.
I think they should just wait. They shouldn't even take any duels at this point.
They can still go back. They can still go back, but Nova is going to take down PTG. Excellent headshot found by him. And Sheep and Lightstep, awkward encounter, will be won by Sheep as he pulls the PT50 out. But 3-on-3, 2 AKs in the hands of the Chiefs now. They can absolutely turn this one around. And they're very aware of the potential for the rotation. Now, Zusi spraying down Chris. He's looking towards jungle, but that's a kind of a weird angle.
They know now they're coming for the B side. They have a Molotov, they throw it out. Moku actually goes down. 11 HP.
Oh my god, they did
The
it!
spray.
Nova and Zusi making it happen for the Chiefs there. Excellent stuff. I think Zusi just timed out again as well, so...
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It really is. I know how frustrating it is to either get DDoSed or, you know, having problems with your computer while in a game. Because, I mean, Zusi can't really make anything. You know, he cannot really fix it, like, instantly. Like, it doesn't...
Yeah.
It's not a snap with a finger, and it's not his fault, basically. It's just a frustrating situation for everyone.
I love that position there from Moku, kind of underneath the smoke. That's actually a really nice angle, nice little counterplay to the short smoke. But once again, looks like Avant Garde want to try their luck with this A play. Now, we do have the Chiefs on A, but they're playing more kind of like retake positions than the straight up fight. And
It seems like Susie is actually the guy holding A, which is a big problem as they're coming in here with the Tech 9s. They do have another guy in spawn. Offner taking the duels here from mid connector. And the rotation is coming in from the CTs.
So they are making the frag, so Moku with a quick double on his hands, and they're actually keeping Zusi alive at the moment. That he's been protected, but it's a 2-on-1 at the moment. And Sheep does get
He actually acted like a shield for Lightstep
yeah.
there for a moment.
He actually was useful somehow in this one. It's quite hilarious that he's actually survived.
Yeah.
Which means that if he reconnects now, he's going to have his AK and everything.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Brilliant.
14-9 there for the Chiefs, so they're really getting themselves on the board here. And after that save, after the bomb plant and the bonus, Avant Garde have a lot of money here, so they can buy.
But they
everything.
need the round. So Sheaf is already up to 14. They're on the favorable side. They need to make something happen here.
Okay, so they're still trying to fix Zusi. Very important that he comes back, and they're so close to closing it out at this point. And what a crazy way that they came back into it. I think it was it? I think it wasn't Nova and Zusi actually in that eco that they managed to take. That was sick. That was really sick. I always love it when you see a player able to get ahead of a grenade, because you know in that moment that you have the jump on him. You know, like
you know that the kind of cooldown he's gonna be in reacting. Yeah, and just getting that pick, and it was kind of weird because I know they kind of wanted him to throw the flashbangs and smokes from the apartments, and then the guys from Slope kind of push up. They actually had a lurker in middle for the bomb plant, but it seemed like, I don't know, they smoked off the site and tried to push for connector, but they never really came to that spot. I think Susie flashed them, and they kind of backed off after losing that entry and came into this panic mode. Like, oh my god, they're stacking here, you know, we need to back off, and, you know, 2 guys leave, and there's 1 guy back still in slope getting picked off, and, you know, lose another guy. So it's like, it's really hard in those circumstances. Like, it's kind of in a panic mode. You want to back off, but some players can't. So they get kind of left behind and battling 5 people at once, which isn't a favorable position for him.
And there's always this thing where I see this happen a lot, where you can't really take the bomb site, but still there's players that want to jump on Tetris, because it kind of feels like you're taking like you're taking an effort onto the site. Kind of feels like it, but in reality, you're not gaining anything from it. You're actually putting yourself at risk because you're committing yourself into the site, and you have to be able to exit, because you don't gain anything from having it. If you get stuck there, if you're stuck on Tetris, often you're gonna lose that round probably, because someone's got to take the site. You're giving the CTs time to like take positions on the A site. It's like really open. You need to shut down CT really fast, and if you're stuck there, then that's no good. And we saw that happen there as well. they're like kind of panic mode, and they're like a couple of them jumping on Tetris, just hiding on like in Tetris, and there's like or the jump boxes as it's called by some as well. But yeah, definitely a problem. And the thing is, thinking about the Chiefs' defense, I can't really see a glaring weakness or something. There's nothing really.
I mean,
'cause their
Susie
mid
with
presence
the
is good as well.
with the lagging, I guess, is the
Okay,
weakness.
that's the weakness, yeah. But generally speaking,
No,
um,
they've been great, you know.
some good pushes on mid, just good general defensive setups on mid. Nice
I think that it's important to like light step is actually very active. Like he gets
Yeah.
picks in rounds, and you know he rotates a lot. So I think that's actually a very big point to point out. And the rest kind of just follow suit. You know, they're doing their job. They're blocking off the terrorists. They're anti-flashing. They give the rotation times to actually come in and help before the terrorists actually take the site. So it's a very effective CT play coming in here from the Chiefs. Seems like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it does definitely seem that way. And we are resuming play again. And let's see if Avant Garde can find a way to show us a weakness. But this is a nice setup to kind of block the ramp push we're going to see, the T-slope push we're going to see from Avant Garde. So once again, the Chiefs having a nice counter setup. And
That position is
they're
actually like
pushing
you
mid
can
too.
spot it from apartments. You cannot hide from apartments. That position.
We've only got one guy there.
Seems
and
like the
it's-
smoke here coming in is going to work out in the CT's favor. Offner gets the duels.
And there's one quickly flanking as well from T-spawn. This is a disaster again for Avant Garde. Often spraying them down. And great setup here from the Chiefs. They don't even lose a single man. Great,
All
great
5
setup.
players there
Yeah.
for that last kill.
And they had
Good
one
luck.
guy rotating on T-spawn as well. They're just sandwiching them. They're so fast on these rotates. But they did get that. I think they had the early info, the really early info with the really fast mid push. So
Let's see if Sheep can actually make something happen here. They need the pick now. And see if he can get some luck. Actually pushing up, taking control of the mid. And this could be dangerous for the Chiefs. Can he actually back off?
he does get out of there alive. He's very low though. 11 health, so count his lucky stars he's alive. As we see Chris there trying to pressure in a little bit. The fire's going to throw him back.
How does Chris not have armor?
Kevlar, yeah, I was just thinking that myself. Moku's going to be holding down Connector though. He had a support from his teammates flashing in for him. Excellent team play. And it's actually one man down for either side here, but in goes DevK. Oh, what a shot onto Moku. That was sick from DevK. What a shot. And that's going to give them an advantage. Sheep picks up one with the AWP. His patience paying off massively. And all of a sudden, maybe Avant Garde can pull this one off, but you still got Ofnu and Nova to worry about. And that bomb is making its way towards A. And there's no reason why. I think the Chiefs have a lot of money here. They should be able to go for this retake.
I'm not actually too sure about that because it seemed like they hadn't. Everyone didn't actually have full nades.
Yeah. I thought their money was much better than that. Maybe it's Zusi kind of dropping out of the game or something that caused the problem. Look at this DevK just jumping around. DevK, that headshot in
no
CPL,
scope, yeah.
holy crap, that was amazing.
Oh, they actually do have quite a lot of money, so it must have been someone not getting a drop or something last round. But we see light step with the AWP. Oh, Susie. Pause. The pause didn't come in. It was in the last second, so playing this 4v5.
Now, at least, and they're playing against double AWP here, and that said, their pace is really fast as terrorists for a double AWP play. They are right in there. Chris is charging up Connector. They're trying to abuse the fact that that pause means that they know that Zeus is timed out as well. So that could actually play into their advantage. That they should definitely try to abuse that. I mean, that's what you do, take every advantage in these competitive matches. And we're going to see now whether or not they can do just that. We have very strong mid presence from them.
See if they decide to boost here. Yeah, they do. Nova spots it.
Oh, he can't get the kill. This is massive. He's got no bullets left in the M4. Oh no, he's caught in the open. And Haz will take him down. Oh, Moku though, they're going to line up for him. Oh, can't get it done though. Sheep will take him out as well. Ofnu now versus 3. And their money, it's all gone. This is terrible for the Chiefs. Oh, what a disaster this round was. If they'd been faster on the pause, they could have gone into that round completely differently.
I think it's weird that they actually played that round out. I mean, Yeah. I probably wouldn't have played that round out if I was playing in
Yeah.
such an important game as the Chiefs are. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
props to them. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Casually playing on.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm on the same page. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, we'll see when Susie returns. What they're gonna do? They need an eco, and buying a 5.7 HE grenade.
It's always possible that they're not aware that the round difference is important. I don't imagine that could be the case, but it is possible that they don't know that. But because you're right, that is strange that they would just go for it, and they got kind of destroyed on middle there. And Avant Garde, you know, they're showing that they got a lot of
Being
individual
one man
skill.
down in as a defender is so difficult.
No.
Like you kind of have to go aggressive, and the chance is that you're gonna lose another entry. Like that's just how it
Yeah,
works.
it's like slippery slope.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. That's something that I really love when I see teams that kind of a play, because it's like more plus EV essentially. So yeah, it's very interesting.
There's so many levels you can discuss
Yeah.
that on. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
mind fucking, amounts of levels.
Yeah. All right, so we're back into the match finally, and as
Susie still looking at a wall.
oh dear, and they're heading up the pause again, but they're not doing it during the freeze time once again. So yeah, there is some issues here, and it is causing quite some delays. So well, we'll see how this round goes, but we might have to cut to the next game in a few moments. We don't hold things up. We're going to see the push come in here, and Moku's in a very nice position actually. They might not spot him, they might spray it and then kind of ignore it. Wanted to go and move, but that Molotov's going to hurt. Oh, they don't see him. He's going to see the plant. He's going to go straight for the kill, but there's someone right behind him. DefK is going to spray him down, and they don't have much left to work with at the moment, as Uzi is still timed out. Offnu and Nova, it's all on them against these four guys with the rifles.
It'll have to be really frustrating for the Chiefs.
It is. It's got to be heartbreaking. So, yeah, I mean, there's nothing worse than this, really.
I mean, your mood cannot be good. Like you're losing rounds because of a thing you cannot control, and it's I'm feeling it for the Chiefs. I can kind of sense their frustration.
Oh yeah.